this week with Coach Q. Been a while. Q something caught off with you. Spartans ended the regular season with a win at Mansfield Saturday. Finished season 15-7, overall 9-5 in the track. Coach, let's kind of look back at the overall season. Some ups and downs, right? How do you describe this season?
I thought it was excellent overall for what we had to experience with the inexperience, guys not being healthy early. Obviously, we had our big guy Keaton Upshaw was out for 8 games. We went 4-4 during those 8 games. Had B.J. Miller out for a couple games. So we were hit with the bombshells being injured early. I thought the guys, when everybody came back, we kind of got on the same page. We got on the same level, chemistry, continuity, those things came together. And overall, I think we finished the season strong. We kind of let one slip away last week here against Whitmer, but we bounced back. We recovered the other night against Mansfield Senior. So, 15-7 for this group. I would have liked to have won a few more games. We lost a couple close games, but I think we had a lot of kids. I think everyone besides Jar was new to this level, to this speed, to this magnitude, to playing at the varsity level. So, I think going forward, it's only going to get better.
You mentioned Jar. Let's talk about him a little bit. I mean, it was a great season he's had this year.
Correct.
He's been kind of glued to this team, right?
Yes. Jar, obviously is our best player in the area. Was nominated Co-Conference Player of the Year yesterday, and that's a big award for this conference because this conference is probably one of the best conferences in the state. So he's done a tremendous job for us at both ends of the ball. Offensively, defensively, surprised a lot of people. I wasn't surprised because I've always seen this in him. He accepted his role last year with all the talent that we had, with the understanding that he would be in the same situation kind of like X was this year. The team was his. He had the green light, and I thought he handled himself well. Hopefully he can lead us and make a run throughout the playoffs. But he's a Division I kid. He's a kid that, is going to play basketball for many years to come. Very happy for all the things that he had going for him this season.
I'm guessing he's getting a lot of looks from teams right now. I mean, is he narrowing things down? Or? He's
getting some college looks. He has to crack that ACT score. There's a few schools just kind of waiting to see if he gets the ACT score, which I believe he will. And if he doesn't, then we'll go to Plan B. He's going to have some options either way it goes, and happy for him.
How do you feel about this team as you head into the playoffs?
We feel good. Obviously we understand it's not going to be easy. Last year wasn't easy. The only thing that I probably don't like is when you have to have an opportunity to play a team 3 times in 1 year, dealing with our conference, and that's probably going to happen. If it doesn't happen with us, it could possibly happen with some other teams. But first and foremost is Toledo Waite. Those guys are pretty good, athletic, similar to us. Good guard play, a couple athletic bigs. One of them kind of puts you in the mind frame of a Rico Stafford, and the other one puts you in the mind frame of a Reuben Flowers. So we got our hands full, but we kind of focus on what we do. We'll go over the scouting report. The main ingredient for our kids is detail. And once they start paying attention and once they start executing the detail, we tend to play good. The games that we struggled or the games that we didn't win, our kids lacked the ability to pay attention to detail. So, it's just us. We don't have any distractions with anyone else. So, hope we'll break some film down tonight. We'll break some more film down tomorrow. Hopefully we can leave it all out on the line on Wednesday.
You sort of alluded to this. You get through Waite on Wednesday, more than likely you face Whitmer again.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
What has to happen differently this next time around?
We got to be able to stop the ball in transition. When you go to the playoffs, every game that you win, obviously, the competition gets tougher. The game becomes slower. And where we kind of lacked against Whitmer here, they beat us in transition. We double team, they split the double teams. We were a lot late on a lot of passes, which gave them, fast break opportunities. So hopefully we can correct those things. We still want to be an up and down team. We want to pressure the ball. That's kind of what we feel like is one of our better opportunities to do. So we want to rebound the ball. They killed us on the glass. So hey, hopefully Keaton doesn't get in foul trouble, and we just see what happens.
How far can this team go, do you think, this year?
It's really odd to say, but I think if we can win a couple games, we could get on a roll. Because I have a lot of smart basketball players. I don't have the big time scorers that we had last year, but I have guys who we feel can sit down and guard and be defensive stoppers. Obviously we're not going to score 70, 80 points consistently. But if we can keep the game in the 50s and maybe even the 60s and guard the ball defensively, we feel very, very fine. There's not a team that we feel is a threat to us. You know, there's a lot of teams out there that are extremely good. We're one of those teams. But speaking on how far we could go, I believe we can go just as far as our defense takes us.